My cupboard is untidy, it's messy, so let's tidy it up today. I'm removing everything, and I probably have too much in there. I'll put everything out and then bring things in. Oh, plates are heavy. Put everything on the table. Ooh. All empty. Now let's clean this up. Okay, just a quick hoover. Okay. Now I'm just going to give it a clean. So I'm not using any product, only this microfiber cloth with a little bit of water. It's just damp, it's not wet, just to wipe it, because it's painted with an old paint and I don't want to use anything that would strip it off. Right, okay, the last shelf. I love wiping, tidying. Oh, a pen. So it's nice and tidy. Because after a while, plates get put on top of each other. There's no order, nothing, and I don't like it. Right, so here is the total of the things I'm going to put back. So I'm putting on top the thing that I don't use very often, and of course it's going to be those big dishes, those that I use the most. Are going to be here, the plates, and these are the in-betweens. So let's put back the things from the top first. So I've got 3 big ones. And believe it, I do use them for pasta salad, rice salad, soup when I've got people coming in. I do use them. That little one here. Right, okay, so now I leave them here. Now I'm going to do my plates. So let's see. Well, let's put them here for now. So I've got various sizes of plates. These we use all the time. These are old ones. This is old as well. I love my old plates. Let me know if you love old plates as well. They've got history, they have lived. We are giving them a second, a third, or fourth life. I much prefer them than, oh, look at this one. This one. So nice. It's an old plate. Lovely plates. So these bits. Loads of these. These plates, we actually got them when we bought this house. They were in this house already. So here, I love this one. Nice. Some old plates again. Look at this one. Beautiful. With a scone. They're all different, which I love. I love having different plates. And depending on the day, I change the plate I use. Because I love using plates that have a history. Maybe they were in my family or they were used by other people. This one's a British one, an old one as well. from Devon, hollow ones. Right, flat, flat, flat. Okay. Right, let's put those here, or even here, because I open this like this, and it's going to be much easier to use. I use those every day. Instead of putting them there, I would have to open that. So I'm going to put that here. Okay. So now we've got the hollow plates, and we've got some more flat ones. The smaller plates will go in a different pile. I love, love, love these plates. This came from my parents. I've got 2 of them, and everybody loves them. And I use them for cakes or for pancakes. I adore them. The other one is here. I love them. So I love cherishing old plates. I've also got some really old plates here depicting Joan of Arc's life and even the end of her life. So it's really old, this one from France. There's a few of them. Got Joan of Arc. So let's show you here. Joan of Arc, there's one here and here. These are very old. Oh. This one is very old and broken. Here we've got some older plates. These are old. So these are really French, old French plates, and they depict charades. Really cute. Really, really old. These are my old plates. This is new. And these, I was given 6 plates. They depict a poem from Victor Hugo. And the poem is called Petite Jeanne, a poem about his granddaughter. And I've got 6 of them. Each one is a verse of the poem. And they were gifted to me when I left my job in a bookshop about 40 odd years ago. Right. Okay, so now I'm going to put these small plates here. These on top. Right. Now we've got some old plates again. You can see how old they are. It doesn't say the date, but look how old. They are beautiful. I've got 3 more over there. And they depict a type of house in France, in a different region of France. Right, so let's continue. Other old plates again. This one's a fable. Again, an old plate from France. Some old ones. This one is, you can see it's on its last leg, so we've got to be very careful. Old plates. So, we've got to be careful of these. They go with these plates. I don't want to break them. They're beautiful. And they were handed down to me from my parents who had them from their own parents and grandparents. So they are well over 100 years old, 150 maybe even. Right, so let's get on with that. These are dishes. I've got some plates down here. Another 2 old plates. Camille Desmoulins, 1789. Well, the plate is not from 1789. It's just, but it's an old plate. We use them for couscous, or ratatouille, something that has a sauce in it, beef bourguignon, something like that, because they are hollow. So even though they are old, we still use them. And I think that's great to use things that are old, give them another life. I like that. So, okay, so we've got some hollow ones here. Right. So I'm going to put, these are hollow ones. It's a flat one to dish here. Okay. What am I looking for? This one is flat. Just going to put it there. That's a dish. This old one again. Here. Hollow ones. Okay, so I'm going to put those here. I'm leaving some space because I put those flat dishes around that. So old white plates as well for my parents. Flat ones. Ooh. Hollow ones. What have I got? That's here. Hollow ones. So these are not old ones, so I'm going to put them underneath. Up. I might put them. Oh, there. Another, that's a dish. Okay, flat ones. More flat ones here. Up. There. Okay, now. What have I got? I've got to show you those old dishes. So, in France, you use that for soupe à l'oignon. And this represented one serving. Each of them had this little lid. That's one serving. The one above, 2 servings. This little lid. And what else have I got? I've got another one here. That's a one bigger, 3 servings. And the top one, that's for the family. And it had a lid, and I don't think I've got the lid anymore, but that's really old. And I used to be able to heat that up. I mean, really, really old. But I still use it for salads. Really, really handy. And I keep them all inside each other. But I could maybe, let's do that. Let's put the big one here. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to put that in front. I don't know if it's going to fit. It's nice to show them off. And what I like as well is that they're not old, perfect. They've got little dents in them or things like that. But I think that adds to the beauty and the life that they have had. Knowing that people more than 100 years ago were using them to eat. And then it passed down to me, so I'm continuing using them. So I love that. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments and let us know if you yourself have some old dishes that are really old and that you love using every day. Right, let's continue. What have we got? Right, so I'm looking at the biggest dishes here. Okay, so we've got the flat ones. I like to use the flat ones put them on the sides. So the tall ones are going to go down here, is the tallest one. And I use these all the times for pancakes, for tarts, or things like that. I use my dishes a lot. And you probably agree, if you cook a lot, then you use the dishes. And that's what they're here for. If you've got tons of dishes but never use them, what is the point? Right, I'm going to put that here. Right. Little serving dishes. It's so cute. You've got a little hole here to put the spoon. Look at that. So sweet. And we do use them. We have family over. So what else have I got here? I'm looking at flat things. That one. This one is really good for a tart because it has no edge. It's really good, this one. Put it here. Be practical. Right, so let's see what I've got. Okay, we're seeing things a little bit better now. Right. There and there. Okay, things are a little bit better now. I'm going to put those here. Here. Right. Okay, we're seeing things even more clearer now. This is an old plate I've got to show you that I made when I was, how old was I? 5.5. So you have mastic, and we were given shelves in classroom, and we had to make a pattern, whatever we wanted. So I made this pattern when I was 5.5. We've got corn as well, and shells, little sticks. So it's nice. I like to keep that somewhere here. Right. Okay, we've got these now. These we use are very handy for beans, for corn, you know, when we have family. So these are gonna go here, there. And I've got a lid for this one. I've got the two little dishes like this. They're so cute. Love them. Absolutely love them. Put that there, here, and this one there. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful dishes. These must have been kept only for Sundays, for the best occasions, for communions, for christenings, for weddings, that kind of thing. Only occasions. As an old saucière, an old saucière as well. This one is attached to the bottom part, and we do use them. Actually, when I have family, I make gravy, and we use two of them. We use this one, and we have this one that we do use. So we do use them. We use the dishes, which is really good. So I'm going to put maybe here, that maybe inside there, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough space. Oh. I'm wondering if I no longer have, I've got only the lid of this one. Look at the lid. But probably the bottom part got lost. Look at this beautiful lid. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh. Right, here, I'll put that here. This dish, what have I got? Let's see what I've got left, ladies. Okay, so that's the dish, that's the top of the one underneath. Right, so I'm going to put that behind there. Otherwise I won't have enough space for everything. This we use as well. We put fruits in it, or macaroons, small cakes. I know look, it's damaged, but we still use it because it's still beautiful. So I like things that are not perfect. You can see that they have lived, they have been used, and that's what it's for. Not just to look at, like my husband. He told me to say that. No. So now, what have I got left? Okay, I'm going to put that here. What have I got? That. I'm going to put that on top here. That in the front there, maybe. That I'm going to have to decide what I do with it. If there's we haven't got a saucer for it, might have to let it go. Up. That here. These are practical as well. I know these are new. They're 25 years old. But they're very handy for the aperitif, for things like that. So we use them. Okay, next I have this. That's beautiful. So I'm going to put it here. Okay, so now these. No. Ooh. I'm no longer have enough space. Okay, I've got to show you this. This is an old glass little jar, little pot for sugar. And just look at the glass. It's made out like a basket. I really love it. We do use it. So this one's going to go here. Gorgeous. So what else have you got? Oh, in this pot we have little notes. And this is our good thing jar. Whenever something good happens to us in our life, we take a piece of paper from here. We write the date, we write what the thing was, and we fold the paper and we leave it for the whole year. And on the 1st of January, we empty the jar on the table, and my husband and I take turns to read each little piece of paper, to remember and be grateful for what happened that year. Do you have a good thing jar? Let us know in the comments. So that stays here, a good jar. Right, so now I need room. So we have a biscuit tin that I'm no longer going to put here, I'm going to put on top. There. Right, what else have I got? This is not going to go here. We don't use them very often, so they're going to go in another cupboard. So is this. So are these, because here it's only things that I use a lot, and we'll have another cupboard with glasses. That's going to go there. These little dishes I use so often. This, for instance, for the aperitif. To make a vinaigrette, to keep an egg in it, for onions when I cook them for burgers, for instance. They are so handy, and I do use them a few times a day. So these have to be here. These as well. These I use them as well. I don't know where to put them. Where can I put them? These are old. I might put them here. I don't want to put them on top of these old ones. So these little condiments, so we do use them. They're going to go here. Those, they're going to go over there because we don't use them very often. What's is left? These that we do use for the aperitif, for pico de gallo, for dips, but I might put them here then. Oh, No, okay. So I'm going to put that here, and these I'm going to put at the front there. They all come from Mexico, and when we lived in Mexico, we bought them there and we used them. So we brought them with us. This is for a little pot for a plant. So I like that one. I'm going to keep it underneath here. And that is it, my ladies. So let's have a quick look at the before and the after. So I hope you enjoyed the organizing and tidying up with me. If you enjoyed it, click like, share the video and leave us a comment. By the way, are you subscribed to my channel? If not, click on the subscribe button below this video. Thank you. And if you enjoyed this, watch the video on screen now.